Brothers by Phillip W. Weiss. Act 1, Scene 1. Time, 1948. Place, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Setting, a hospital maternity ward. A woman named Jenny is resting in bed. She's just given birth to twins. She's holding a baby in each arm. Standing next to her is her husband, Manny. He has a worried look on his face. The babies are screaming.
Well, Manny, we have 2 more sons. Aren't you happy?
How am I going to support all of them?
Oh, don't worry, you'll manage. Oh, listen to the little darlings.
Jenny places both babies next to each other on the bed. Suddenly, one baby smacks the other on the face.
Naughty Denny, that's no way to treat your twin brother, Kenny.
How will I tell them apart? They look exactly alike.
Of course they do, silly. They're identical.
Identical twins, oh boy.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing.
Well, I would appreciate it if you would stop your daydreaming and figure out how we're going to manage.
The babies continue to scream.
They sure are loud.
Oh, well, they're supposed to be loud. It shows that they're healthy.
Well, I gotta get back to work.
Manny reaches into his pocket and takes out a cigarette.
No, smoking's not allowed in the hospital.
Well, I guess I'll go outside.
I could use a smoke too. But the doctor said that the smoke would not be good for the babies.
That's not what the tobacco companies say, and they should know.
Oh, Manny, you're so smart. What would I ever do without you?
The babies continue to scream and start hitting each other.
Oh, aren't they darlings?
End of scene. Act 1, Scene 2. Time, 1957. Denny and Kenny are 9 years old. Place, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Setting, a dugout in a Little League baseball park. A baseball game is in progress. Denny and Kenny are wearing baseball uniforms. They are sitting on a dugout bench with other boys who are on the team.
Boy, do you stink. How could you drop that pop-up? A girl could have caught that ball.
Oh, shut up, you idiot. Look who's talking. You're the worst player on this team. I don't even know why Dad lets you play.
Because I'm the best, dummy. You mess up everything.
You're the best. How many hits you got?
More than you?
Well, I got 12 hits already.
You mean 12 foul balls. They don't count.
They do count. They hit the ball.
Yeah,
Didn't I?
Yeah, but they went foul.
So what, idiot?
Who are you calling an idiot?
You, that's you.
Kenny punches Denny hard on the chest.
Ow, that hurt.
Denny is about to throw his glove at Kenny when a large man named Mr. Berman intercedes. He is the coach of the team.
What's going on here? Are you boys fighting again? Can't you boys be friends?
He started it, Mr. Berman.
Did not. He's lying.
I'm not lying. He hit me first.
I don't care who started it, but if this happens one more time, I'm gonna call your mother and I'll be thrown off the team.
Now look what you've done.
It's your fault.
Stop yelling at each other. I've had it with the both of you. I'm calling your mother right now.
Please don't.
No, we'll be good.
That's what you keep saying. But then you keep fighting. Like last inning, when you dropped the ball in a pop-up, and the next thing you two guys are screaming at each other on the field. What was that all about? I thought your brother here was going to smack you. Luckily, some of the other boys stepped in and kept you apart. Anyway, I'll give you one more chance. Now, no more fighting.
What a jerk.
Sure is. He can't get rid of us. We're the best players on the team.
We sure are.
End of scene. Act 1, Scene 3. Time, 1961. Denny and Kenny are 13 years old. Place, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Setting, a room in a synagogue. Denny and Kenny are wearing suits. Today they are scheduled for bar mitzvah. A man enters the room. He is the rabbi.
Good luck.
The rabbi shakes their hands.
I still can't read that Hebrew stuff.
But I can.
That's BS.
Calm down, boys. Don't worry about it.
Enter Manny and Jenny.
So, how are my little geniuses doing?
Okay, Mom.
Denny said a bad word.
What did I say about being words?
Well, you say them all the time, Dad.
No, that's different. So, are they ready anyway?
They should be commended for the work they've done.
Why do we have to say this junk anyway?
Danny, how can you say such a thing? And to think of all the money we spent to give you a good Jewish education. Kenny, say the Shema.
The what?
The Shema. Every Jew should know the Shema.
Ha! He doesn't know it. What an idiot.
Kenny kicks Denny hard on the leg.
Ow!
Stop with the fighting. Please, can't you boys stop fighting?
I would if he'd stop lying.
You kick me one more time, I'm gonna beat your ass!
Please! Today is a day for joy and celebration. Not fighting. Let's just get this all over with, okay?
End of scene. Act 1, Scene 4. Time, 1966. Denny and Kenny are 18 years old. Place, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Setting, a bedroom in a house. Denny and Kenny are having a discussion.
I can't wait to finish high school. School is a joke.
Did you see Mrs. Katzman? Her blouse wasn't buttoned.
What a whore!
Yeah, they all are. We'll have a great time in college. I'm gonna join a fraternity and fuck girls.
But all they do is give us a hard time.
Yeah, they're easy. See, all you gotta do is play the game right and you'll get laid.
Well, I haven't heard from any schools yet.
Kenny picks up an envelope.
Look, it's from Franklin College.
Kenny opens the envelope and starts reading a letter.
Wow, I was accepted by Franklin.
Let me see that.
Denny grabs the letter from Kenny's hand and is reading it. He then puts it down.
Congratulations.
And I can't wait for the fall. I'll be getting laid before you know it.
Oh, shut up.
What's with you?
How'd you manage to get admitted to Franklin? Your grades stink.
No, they don't, and they're better than yours.
All you do is goof off and now you're going to college?
Well, you're an idiot.
Kenny punches Denny on the shoulder. Denny throws a pencil sharpener at Kenny, which barely misses its target, and goes crashing against the wall. Jenny enters the room.
You boys are fighting again?
Look, he started it.
Oh, shut your mouth.
When your father comes home, he's gonna hear about this.
You mean our stepfather.
Show more respect.
Respect him? He's not our father. As far as we're concerned, he could get lost.
You know I've tried my best.
Yeah, we know, Mom. We couldn't help him marrying a slut.
What am I gonna do with you two? Why can't you be like your older brother?
Donnie the fair one who can do no wrong.
That's right, he's a doctor.
And look where that landed him. He's in the army.
Your uncle was in the army in World War II.
Yeah, a lot of good it did him. Now he's a recluse. Plus, who cares what he did?
Oh, shut up, Uncle Mike. You don't know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about.
Denny and Kenny throw punches at each other while Jenny stands back helpless.
Please stop!
Kenny and Denny continue to grapple with each other. A man named Harry enters the room. He is the stepfather.
What the hell is going on?
Kenny and Denny stop fighting.
Nothing, Harry.
You know I can hear you two guys a block away,
So, what of it?
but this is my house, and so you have to go by my rules.
Is that the way things are, Mom?
Yes, it is.
Well, I didn't break any rules. He did.
You're such a creep.
Enough of this fighting already. What's going to be with you two people?
Well, guess what? I've been accepted to Franklin.
Kenny
Good
picks up
job.
the letter and hands it to Harry, who glances at it.
And what about you?
What about me?
What are you going to do after high school?
I don't know.
He'll figure something out.
Like what? You expect me to support you forever? At least your brother has a plan. You have nothing, you're just wasting time.
I'll get off my case.
Listen to your father.
He's not my father.
I've had it with your disrespect. I work hard to support all of you, and what thanks do I get? You two are just a couple of ingrates.
Well, who asked you to support us?
Stop talking to your father like that.
He's not our father.
Francis, young man, I want you out of this house tomorrow.
No!
Don't you hear how they speak to me? Especially him.
They don't mean anything by it.
Save your breath, Mom. I can't leave here fast enough. I'm joining the army.
What? You could get killed! Oh, look what you've done!
Me? I didn't tell you to join the army.
Don't worry, Mom. It's time for me to leave.
Denny puts on his jacket and exits.
Daddy, come back!
Don't worry about him, Mom. You'll always have me.
End of scene. Act 1, Scene 5. Time, 1975. Denny and Kenny are 27 years old. Place, downtown Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Setting, a singles dance. The room is crowded with loud disco music. Denny and Kenny are drinking. Kenny is visibly intoxicated.
And there are lots of girls here. You know, if you play your cards right, you can get laid out of this place.
The problem is you gotta play up to them. even though they're just a bunch of skanks. When I was in the Army, I had no problems getting laid. They were waiting for us. Now, the hassles, these women think there's something special.
Griping. The Army is in the past. You gotta be aggressive. See, you can't stop talking and you can't take no for an answer. And whatever you do, don't buy them drinks. Any guy that buys a woman a drink at a function is wasting his time and money, and nothing but a stupid schmuck deserves to be taken.
You know, that's good advice, but after having fucked a ton of whores, trying to get over on these ding-dongs seems like a complete waste of time. But you wouldn't understand.
What do you mean by that?
You never served.
So what? What did the Army do for you anyway?
It made me eligible for benefits, that's what. In fact, this guy I know told me that he gets eligible for collect a lot of money.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking.
Well, that's unbelievable.
That's what this guy told me, and he should know. He's collecting.
Well, what's wrong with him?
He told me he had some mental problems.
Really? Shoot, maybe I should have joined up too.
Why do you say that?
Because to get out of the military, I told the draft board I was a mental case. And now you're telling me this guy's collecting for the exact same reason I said I couldn't join? If I had known I could collect, I would have enlisted.
Well, that's the way things work out. And besides, so what? We both wound up being substitute teachers, which has to be the crappiest white-collar job on the planet.
Yeah, it's a crappy job, but at least we don't have to worry about being fired. I've been late 27 times already this year, and all they do is give me warning letters. Like last week, they even called me into the assistant principal's office. Told me that if I kept showing up late, they would stop calling me. See, I gave them lip service just to get off my case.
You know, teaching is a joke anyway. You know that. And it's completely pretentious. All they care about is preserving their jobs and making more money. And now here I am at this stupid singles function surrounded by floozies and twats who are playing hard to get.
Hey, look at her.
What about her? She looks like a dog.
That says you. See, you're always trying to ruin things for me.
I'm not ruining anything for you.
Then shut up. I'm gonna come on to her.
Make sure you don't screw it up.
Penny goes over to the woman. She's plain looking in her mid-30s and is holding a drink. Her name is Eileen.
Hi. I just got in from Chicago and I need some advice.
Oh, you're from Chicago?
Yeah, you ever been there?
No.
Well, it's a great place, and I just moved to Philadelphia. What's your name?
Eileen. And yours?
Kenny. You look very, very attractive.
Why, thank you. Oh, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a college professor.
Oh, really? At which college?
I just landed a professorship at Penn State.
Wow, congratulations.
Why, thank you.
Penny suddenly puts his arm around Eileen's shoulders. Eileen pulls away.
You're coming on too fast.
Well, I really like you a lot.
And I like you too, but slow it down.
So where do you work?
I work for the city as a secretary. Have you ever been married?
Yeah, once. It didn't work out.
Oh, that's too bad. Any kids?
2, but they're with their mother in Chicago now. So.
Oh, well, no wonder you left.
That's right. It's really a sad story, which I would like to tell you about when we get together.
Oh, when we get together.
Sure. See, I think we're meant for each other. Where do you live?
In Norristown, with my parents. Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not.
Well, you look Jewish.
Well, looks can be deceiving. Are you Jewish?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever gone out with a non-Jewish man?
Once. He was nice.
So what happened?
He never called again.
What are you drinking?
Seltzer?
Listen, let me have your number so I can give you a call.
Okay.
Eileen takes out a pen and a piece of paper and writes a number and gives the paper to Penny.
Yeah, I'll give you a call and, we'll get together.
Penny tries to kiss Eileen, but she pulls away again.
Not so fast. I'm not that kind of girl.
What's the matter?
You're coming on too strong.
Coming on too strong? Are you joking?
No, I am not joking, and I don't like you grabbing me.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, bitch.
Eileen exits. A few moments later, a large, burly man shows up. He is a bouncer.
Listen, pal, I gotta ask you to leave. We've been receiving a lot of complaints about you.
I haven't done anything.
I'm not here to argue with you. I'm asking you to leave now.
And why should I leave?
Because I'm telling you to leave. We don't want you here, and if you don't leave now, I'll throw you through that fucking door. Get out, and get out now.
Kenny doesn't move. The bouncer starts shoving Kenny toward the door.
Hey, what are you doing?
The bouncer keeps shoving Kenny towards the door.
Okay, I'm leaving.
What's going on?
You with this guy?
Yeah,
Well, good. Now you're out of here too, and don't come back. You understand that?
I didn't do anything.
I don't care. All night the two of you have been bothering women, so get out of here, now.
It was him who's been hitting on women, not me.
I said get out of here.
Great job, Kenny.
What did I do? I was just talking to women. This guy's being a jerk.
Who are you calling a jerk?
Take it easy, we're leaving. Let's go.
The bouncer pushes Denny and Kenny onto the street.
This is the fourth place we've been thrown out of the past month because of you.
So what? I got 3 numbers. How'd you do?
I got 2 numbers, but they're both dogs. And the numbers are a waste of time anyway. If they don't leave with you, you just wasted your time. And most of the time, their numbers are fake.
Look, don't throw them out away, okay? Give them to me, and I'll call them from the apartment.
Yeah, all right. Hey, let's get something to eat.
End of scene. Act 1, Scene 6. Time a week later. Place, North Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Setting, Denny and Kenny's apartment.
So when is she coming over?
About 7:30. She wanted to go to dinner, but I told her that we would have drinks first and come to the apartment.
She agreed?
At first, she ended hard and said no, but after I insisted, she said yes. You know how they are. She really was angling for a free dinner.
Okay. So when she comes over, I'll be downstairs. Now after you fuck her, we'll do the switcheroo.
Well, don't rush things, okay? If you play your cards right, you'll get sloppy seconds.
Boy, are women whores. Real sluts.
Yeah, they think they got it so special.
Hey, who cares? Just as long as you stick it in, that's what counts.
The phone rings. Denny picks up the phone.
Yeah, okay, tell her to come upstairs.
Denny hangs up the phone.
She's in the lobby, okay? Get out of here, get out of here. Come back in an hour.
An hour? Why so long?
I'm gonna get her drunk, that's right.
Well, don't fuck things up.
I'm gonna ply with booze, and if she doesn't drink, I'll throw her out.
Okay. I'll be outside at the bar.
Denny exits. A moment later, there is a knocking at the door. Denny opens the door. A woman is standing at the door. She's about 30 years old, casually attired, moderately attractive.
Hello, Diane. Come on in.
Why, thank you.
Diane enters the apartment.
Take a seat. Make yourself at home.
Diane sits on a chair that's next to the couch.
I'll make you a drink.
I thought we were going out for dinner.
We are, but first I thought it'd be nice to get a couple of drinks here.
I don't know. I really don't drink.
You don't?
Well, actually, I do like wine, but I don't drink the hard stuff.
I don't have wine, but I can make you a screwdriver.
Okay, but make sure it's weak.
Don't worry about that. Leave that all up to me.
Denny goes to the refrigerator and takes out a half-gallon bottle of vodka and a container of orange juice. He makes 2 drinks, screwdrivers, and hands Diane one of the drinks. Denny sits on the couch.
Cheers.
Diane and Denny raise their glasses. Denny gulps down half his drink.
Whew, my, this is strong. How much alcohol did you put in this drink?
Not that much, just enough to give it some taste.
Well, it's too strong for me.
And just sip on it. We're in no rush.
What did you say you did for a living?
I am a college professor. I teach history.
Oh, how interesting. How long have you been teaching?
About 5 years.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, once, but it didn't work out.
I was married once.
Really? How long?
3 years.
What happened?
He was a real dud. All work and no play, and he was bossy too. Anyway, he's out of my life now. What a relief.
Diane continues to sip on the drink and is becoming intoxicated.
I know exactly what you mean. My wife wasn't a gem either. And I'm glad I'm divorced with Anita Fox.
She continues to sip on her drink.
Looks like we need a refill.
Oh no, one drink is enough.
Then he gets up, goes to the kitchen, and returns with a vodka bottle and orange juice. He pours more vodka and orange juice into Diane's glass.
There, good as new.
Whew, I'm feeling a little woozy.
Don't worry about that. You know, I really like you.
Then he reaches over and grabs Diane's hand.
My, you are fast.
Well, when I'm with a quality lady like you, I can't help myself.
Then he is now caressing Diane's arm.
Slow down, will you? I thought we were supposed to be going to dinner.
We'll be going later. Right now, I want to get to know you.
What would you like to know?
When's the last time you slept with a man?
It's been a while.
That's surprising. I thought a fox like you men would be lining up around the block.
What do you take me for? A slut?
Then he starts pulling Diane to the couch.
Ah! What are you doing? We are supposed to be going to dinner!
Come on, baby. Let's have some fun.
No!
What's wrong? All I want to do is talk. That's all.
No, you don't. All you want to do is fuck. You said we'd have dinner.
Get out of here, tramp! If you think I'm gonna buy you dinner, you're out of your mind. If you think that you are dying for your dining, then you were really dumb. Because all I want from you, girl, is to squirm under my thumb. All I want to do, toots, is get you good and drunk and treat you like a dirty, rotten little skunk. Women are so nasty, of which you are but one. So stop complaining, girl, and let me use my gun. To fight me is so pointless, and that is just no bunk. So open up your gate, babe, and let me be your hunk.
You're disgusting.
Diane is about to leave the apartment when Kenny enters.
Hi.
Who are you? Are you two twins? I'm leaving now.
Hey, what's the rush? I want to talk to you.
Kenny grabs
Let
Diane
go
around the
of
waist.
me.
Diane begins to struggle.
Let go of me.
Let her go, she's a waste of time.
No, I want some action too.
Ah!
Oh, shut up, will you?
There's a frantic knocking at the door.
What's going on in there?
Nothing, everything's okay. Let her go before we get into trouble.
Kenny releases Diane, grabs her purse, and runs out of the apartment.
What happened?
I fucked her, and then she wanted to go have some dinner, and I said no. She started screaming.
So you guys laid again, and you couldn't even leave me sloppy seconds?
So what? If you wouldn't get yourself thrown out of bars all the time, then maybe you'd get some action too.
Thanks for nothing.
Oh, shut up.
Make me!
Maybe I will. Getting laid is hard work.
Oh, it sure is. Do you have any more numbers?
End of scene. Act 1, Scene 7. Time, 1983. Denny and Kenny are 35 years old. Place, downtown Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 7. A room in the city municipal building. Kenny is getting married.
I still can't believe you're getting married.
I can't take the single scene anymore.
Just because you've been thrown out of every single singles bar and dance in town doesn't mean you now have to get married.
What can I tell you? Look, if I continue being single, I'm gonna get into trouble.
And all you have to do is control yourself better.
Listen, the drinking is the worst part.
Well, then you gotta control yourself better. Does Agnes know how crazy you are?
I told her.
But she never saw you in action.
Around her, I don't even drink that much.
Stop blaming the booze.
Look, it's true about the booze.
I know. The problem is that without booze, the ice is never broken.
I know.
So now you're gonna have to be sober.
All I know is that I can't do anything to fuck up this marriage, because if I go back to being single, it'll be curtains for me.
Agnes enters the room. She's in her early 30s, somewhat attractive, and is dressed in a white wedding dress.
What are you two boys talking about?
Just things, nothing much.
I was wondering if Kenny could stay off booze.
If he knows what's good for him, he will.
That's reassuring. Don't you drink?
Mostly wine.
That's it. Wine?
Yeah, what's wrong with drinking wine?
How'd the two of you ever link up? You detest wine drinking.
Can I tell you, we all have to make compromises.
For years you tell me you have to ply women with drinks, get them drunk and all that stuff, and now your own wife drinks wine?
Wine is fine.
Wine is a cop-out. It's a way for women to pull off men without being totally obvious. I can't stand watching women sipping on that wine.
Then don't watch.
That's right. Don't watch.
I can tell who's going to be in charge of this relationship.
Meaning what?
I mean that my brother is a hypocrite.
Look, I am not. You're a hypocrite.
Fuck you, you misled me.
Look, just because I'm getting married doesn't mean you gotta ruin this for me too.
Look at you. Do you know how many places this guy's been thrown out of in this town?
I know all about it.
Listen, look, Danny, I'm getting married, and there's nothing you can do about that.
I'm happy for you. Who wants to get married anyway?
Are you jealous?
Him? Of course not. Getting married, stay single. What do I give a shit?
Could you just do me a favor and leave? Look, I really don't want you here.
Sure, I'll leave, but just for the record, marriage sucks. So there.
Denny storms out of the room.
What a jerk.
He sure is.
I wish I had a drink.
Me too.
Kenny puts his hand inside his jacket pocket and takes out a half pint of scotch, opens the bottle, and takes a long gulp.
That was good.
I'm glad you liked it because that's going to be your last drink, mister, so put that bottle away.
Kenny is silent. Then he opens up a window facing out to the street and screams.
Danny, come back!
End of scene. Act 1, Scene 8. Time, 1992. Denny and Kenny are 44 years old. Place, downtown Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Setting, a bar. Denny and Kenny are having drinks.
Does Agnes know that you're here?
I told her I was meeting you after work.
I finally passed the CPA exam.
I can't stand teaching. It's horrible. It's crap.
It pays money.
That's easy for you to say. You got an accounting degree. Me? It's the same old crap. My assistant principal is on my case. Oh, God, he's such a brown-nosing suck-up.
I remember those days well. Same thing happened with me before I decided to quit.
It's like just because I come in late doesn't mean I'm a bad teacher. Then they claim I have a bad attitude. I don't know what they're talking about.
I've applied for a job at the City Department of Finance.
Oh, really?
Well, I gotta make a living somehow.
Have you been getting laid?
I've had my share of action. I wanted to do the switcheroo with you. How about you?
Look, Danny, how about if we go to that singles function next Friday? I gotta get laid.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, what about we ordering a hooker?
That's a good idea.
Last week I had one over here, and boy, could she fuck.
But you know that fucking a hooker is not the same as getting a point.
It's still fucking.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Anybody can pay for it. It's when the woman puts out because she wants to that makes it count.
To me, a hole is a hole.
Like, I had to do something about that crappy job of mine.
Well, you keep talking about it, but you don't do anything.
It's the damn paycheck. Yeah, I'm paid just enough to keep me from quitting. It's disgusting. Look, how come you're an accountant and I'm not? If you can do it, I can too.
Go ahead and try, big shot. Who cares?
You always try to stay one step ahead of me. You're disgusting.
Don't blame me. Who told you to get married?
Oh, here we go with that again. Look, I had to, or otherwise I'd be dead by now.
You are such a pussy-whipped wimp.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You come here bitching about everything. You're not getting it laid, and you have to sneak around your wife. How does she put up with you?
A phone rings from behind the bar. The bartender picks up the phone.
Hello? Yeah, he's here. It's for you. And by the way, I'm not your secretary or your answering secretary.
Yes? I'm with Denny. I'll be home as soon as possible. Stop yelling. Okay, bye.
Kenny gives the phone back to the bartender.
Wifey breaking your balls, buddy boy?
No, she just wanted to know when I'd be coming home.
Well, I'll tell you, if my wife did that with me, there'd be a war.
Yeah, well, I don't take guff from my wife.
Oh, yeah, like I'm supposed to believe that.
Why don't you mind your business, huh?
Hey, watch your attitude, buddy. I'm just making small talk.
And what's going on?
Nothing.
Your brother here doesn't seem to be too happy.
Will you stop griping already?
Fuck you, alright? Fuck you both.
That's it. The both of you out. Now, don't even pay for your last drinks.
He didn't mean anything by it.
Well, I don't allow nasty talk at the bar. You understand that?
I didn't say anything nasty. You're the one being nasty.
Listen, I'm getting sick and tired of you and your mouth, and if you open it one more time, I'm gonna hit you so hard, you're gonna be seeing stars.
What? I didn't.
Keep it cool. Just shut up.
Tell that to your brother. I've already gotten complaints about him.
Two women, both in their 30s and dressed in business attire, enter the scene and stand at the bar. They order drinks.
Scotch and soda, please.
I'll have a screwdriver.
Well, hello, ladies. How are things?
Leave us alone, creep.
Hey, I just want to make some friendly conversation.
Well, we don't want to talk to you.
Listen, we're new in town and need some advice on where to stay.
Where are you from?
Muncie, Indiana.
Oh, yeah? I'm from Fort Wayne. Small world. What high school did you go to?
I forgot.
He's a little drunk.
Oh, what's the matter? He has a memory problem.
You two guys are jerks. Leave us alone. Bartender,
The bartender comes over.
Yeah, what is it?
these two clowns are bothering us.
That's it? That's it. I want you guys out of here now.
We didn't do anything.
Says you. Get out of here or I'm calling the cops.
But we didn't do anything.
I don't care. Out, out.
Kenny pours his drink on the counter.
Oh, you're disgusting! You don't know, you're slobs!
The bartender comes from behind the bar and stands directly in front of Kenny and Denny. He is holding a baseball bat.
Leave now.
Kenny and Denny are leaving.
Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
And that goes double for me, too.
Kenny and Denny exit. End of scene. Act 1, Scene 9. Time, 1998. Denny and Kenny are 50 years old. Place, downtown Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Setting, a bar. Denny and Kenny are dressed in business suits. They are drinking.
I just can't stand that commute from New Jersey, man. It's killing me.
The girls in my office want a pay raise and health insurance, too.
I should have never given in to my wife. She wanted to move to New Jersey, and now I got to do a 2-hour commute. We were doing fine in Philly.
I told you not to move, and you didn't listen.
Oh, be quiet. You're in no position to talk.
You don't know squat about my situation.
Yeah, no, that's right, I don't. I didn't even know that you were married until I heard about it in the office.
Listen, my wife is insane. She wants me to move into one of those high-priced dumps near Broad Street.
See, that's what happens when a woman starts throwing her pussy at you. You must have been desperate. How could you marry a woman with 2 ex-husbands and 3 kids?
What can I say? These things happen.
You're a moron. That happened. You let it happen because you wanted to get laid and she saw you as a soft touch.
Just because you're a CPA doesn't mean you can lecture me. Got it?
I should have never resigned from teaching.
What do you mean you couldn't stand it?
I made a big mistake.
I'm finally getting some cases, by the way. My connections in the finance department are beginning to pay off.
Have you had any cases audited?
Are you joking? No way. I only take the easiest cases. The complex stuff I farm out.
Do your clients complain about you farming out their cases?
They couldn't care less. Most of them can hardly speak English. I had this one client, a guy from Yemen, who couldn't even read.
Well, working for the city is no fun either. I'm assigned the worst garbage cases. And you know what? All my clients are skimming from the top.
Really? Then how can you process their statements?
My job is to process the numbers, not to ask questions. By the way, I may have to move into one of your offices.
What? Are you looking to feel it on me?
Look, I'll pay you.
You bet you will. Why do you have to move?
The office I'm renting is too small. I need more space.
Well, I may be able to give you a part of my conference room, but it's going to cost you.
Why do you always hassle me? Always demanding money.
It's you who's asking me. I don't want you to share my office with me at all. I got my own problems.
That's right. They're your problems. Why you even married that woman is beyond me. So when's the baby due?
In May.
So you'll be a father. See, maybe we could all get together. Me, you, my wife, my daughter, your wife, your kid.
Keep my wife out of the picture. She's driving me nuts. I want nothing to do with her.
Are things going downhill that badly?
Yes, they are.
Well, maybe you just have to make the best of it.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. She's mentally deranged.
Listen, I'm really tired of you yelling at me, okay?
You're no angel either.
Well, if you do break up, you know you're going to have to pay.
I don't need to hear this from you.
There'll be child support, alimony. What a mess.
What are you trying to do to me?
Look, I'm just trying to help.
Did I ask for your help? You're the one coming to me for help.
No, I'm not. See, I'm happily married, which is more than I can say for you. That is, if you are married.
If you're so happily married, why do you keep pestering me about going to singles dances?
So what? I just want to get out and have some fun.
So okay, let's go to a singles function and meet some women.
The problem is that I gotta deal with the commute.
All talk, that's all. You're just afraid of your wife.
No, I'm not.
I know who wears the pants in your family, it's not you. By the way, I got a call from Donald. He finally dumped his wife.
Yeah, he's been talking about it long enough. Of course, she'll probably hit him up for a ton of money.
I don't think he cares about the money, he just wants out.
A woman enters the bar. She's in her 40s, plain looking. She takes a seat a few feet away from Denny and Kenny.
Check her out.
Don't even bother, she's a dog.
She's not bad looking. Listen, I'm gonna go over to her.
Boy, you must be desperate.
Kenny leaves Denny and goes over to the woman.
Hi, I couldn't help but notice you.
Oh, thank you.
Would you mind if I sat down?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Oh, what's your name?
Arlene.
That's a nice name. I've always liked women with names like Arlene.
Well, thank you. That's sweet of you to say that.
Listen, I just want to let you know that I think you're the most attractive woman in this entire place.
Thank you again. What's your name?
Barry.
That's a nice name too. Do you live around here?
Yeah, right down the street. Would you like to see where I live?
Oh, my, you are a fast worker. Maybe we can get to know each other a little better. Like maybe you buy me a drink.
I'd love to buy you a drink, but not here.
Why not here? This seems like a nice place.
Yeah, because I never buy a woman a drink at the place where I first meet her. I'm a little superstitious like that.
That sounds odd. Are you alright?
I'm okay. Why do you ask?
You're beginning to sound strange.
No, everything's fine. How about if we go to the bar across the street?
I'm perfectly fine here. So are you gonna buy me a drink?
Excuse me for a moment.
Kenny rejoins Denny.
What's the matter, struck out?
She wants me to buy her a drink. Now, you know that once you buy a woman a drink without them first putting out, they think you're a schmuck.
Maybe that's what you are.
Fuck you.
What are you yelling at me for? Your problem is sitting at the other table.
There's no way I'm gonna buy that bitch a drink.
Look, let me talk to her, see if I can smooth things over.
Denny gets up and goes over to Arlene.
Hi.
What happened to Barry?
Something came up. Look, Barry wants me to tell you that he really likes you.
I like him too, but he started sounding very strange.
He gets that when he meets a woman he likes.
Does he think that I'm trying to get him to buy me a free